CNN Headline News will continue. It's time now for Local Edition, brought to you in part by First National Bank. Visit them online at fnb.com and Razier Lumber Incorporated, Goodland and Colby.
Welcome to S&T's Local Edition. I'm Heather McDonald. Across the country, Monday was a day to pay tribute. Memorial Day services were held by local VFW posts and American Legion members to honor those who have passed to secure our country's continuing freedoms. Despite cooler temperatures and gusty winds, community members gathered in Oakley and many other cemeteries to remember the fallen.
I think it's important to honor the veterans because of them is why we're here, and that we do have this freedom, and it's just a small way that we can pay them back.
Flags were placed at grave sites and were flown at half-staff throughout the day. Storm chasers were busy this weekend as severe weather plagued much of western Kansas with several days of intense storms. The Tornado Intercept vehicle from the Discovery Channel series Storm Chasers was among the pack of enthusiasts in the area and made a stop in Colby last Thursday. The crew was gearing up for some of the most active days of the season. The 15-ton old Ford truck travels with a group of scientists for the series Tracking Tornadoes for Research and Education. Mounted with the TIV is an IMAX camera. When anchored in the path of a tornado, the camera takes footage from within in hopes of gathering enough footage to create an IMAX film. With rapidly developing technology and increasing information on tornadoes, the team hopes to be able to gather data to help predict key factors of tornadoes sooner and more accurately.
Pretty much the goal of these teams, of these storm chasers, our science team and even the Tornado Intercept vehicle, is to gain data and footage that can actually help communities in predicting when and where a tornado is going to hit as far as an hour in advance, which would increase the evacuation time dramatically.
The National Weather Service in Goodland reports that in the tri-state region alone, the storms brought on 15 tornadoes, 35 reported cases of hail 1 inch or larger, and flooding and flash flooding due to heavy rainfall. Although the skies have quieted some, there's still a slight chance of storms throughout the remaining work week. Fans from across the country and even across seas gathered in Oakley last weekend for the second annual Jericho Convention. The weekend was full of activities from panels with writers of the show and the on-set dresser as well as an auction. Proceeds from the auctioned costumes and props were donated to the local VFW, Kansas Food Banks, and a DVD charity for troops. An honorary wreath was also placed at the Oakley Memorial Wall on Monday. The followers of Jericho consider themselves a fan force that has changed the way media is viewed and as their own tight-knit community focus on helping others in need. Last year, CBS network officials canceled Jericho, but due to overwhelming fan support of the series was put back into the fall schedule, only to be canceled once again.
The future right now of Jericho is currently in negotiations. They're trying to find a new channel to put it on. Whatever station takes it, whatever broadcasting group takes it, they've got a good, almost 1 million fans or more.
Plans for next year's convention are underway, and although the committee has discussed a change in venue, the convention will likely return to Oakley once again. The Tri-State Classic 4-H and Open Horse Show will be held in Goodland this weekend at the Sherman County Fairgrounds. A committee of project members, parents, and youth have been preparing since shortly after last year's fair for one of the district's first spring horse show events. Being part of the 4-H Horse Project, much of the planning of the event has actually been done by the youth that will participate in the event with the horses they've trained themselves.
Sometimes because the horse project is a little different than the other animals, we don't take them to sale. We don't sell our horses at the end fair. And so we kind of maybe are a little bit lost in that aspect. So, the community doesn't see the end result.
The end results will be displayed in a basic 4-H horse show format, including Western and English classes, horsemanship, showmanship, and speed events. Registration for the Tri-State Classic will begin at 8 a.m. Saturday morning and is open to all adults and youth to participate. The show will begin at 9. That's it for this local edition. Be sure to stay tuned. CNN Headline News continues next.
Local Edition has been brought to you by First National Bank and Razier Lumber Incorporated.
First National Bank. www.fnb.com. Member FDIC.
People you know, community people you know.
Fraser Lumber Incorporated in Goodland and Colby would like you to be our winner. One lucky person from each store will be chosen to win the $1,000 shopping spree. Do It Best has it all for you. From lawn and garden to home essentials to electrical and plumbing, we are proud to be your hometown source for all your home improvement needs. See us before May 31st to enter the $1,000 shopping spree at Fraser Lumber Incorporated, 605 Caldwell Goodland and 490 East 4th, Colby.